this is an unbelievable run, and it's not stopping.
We said we'd never fall, that the throne would always hold. Every Monday night we shined, every story that we told. We talked a little louder, swore that no one stood a chance. Oh, but pride goes before the points, and we never saw it dance.
We're fucking untouchable right now, man.
And the goons rolled in with a colder kind of war, tore the perfect record we'd been fighting for. Oh, the first nail cuts so deep tonight.
No one's even close to beating us, so yeah, good luck. Good luck.
Somewhere a banner falls in the pale gem light.
Soaring to 11-0. Did you wake up and see this banner? What was your reaction?
Look
Yeah, dude.
down at the standings, the numbers never lie. VB goons up on top, and we don't know why. Giants on a Monday, by the weekend we were gone. The first loss of the season, the dynasty is done.
Welcome back to the MMA Fantasy Podcast, guys. This is episode 5, and we're in mourning.
Yep. You know, I'm kind of speechless right now after that video. Yeah, it's just tough, you know, seeing how far we got, and you know, it just stings, man. It stings. Brings out the feels. It's okay, man. It's okay, man. It's okay.
All right, guys. It sucks, but yeah, this is episode 5. We just buried the streak, so let's get to it. Today on the pod, we've got the report card. As always, this one's going to be on the Muhammad versus Bonfim card, which we wish we could forget, and where one of us called the upset and one of us did not. We've also got a fresh hot take for you, a brand new game called the Gauntlet. We're going to spin the wheel for 10,000 combat credits, and then a preview of Freedom 250. Whoa, just saying that got me right back into it. Freedom 250, big card. It might be the best card of the year. What are you thinking, Ben?
I mean, yeah, it's obviously super stacked. Got a lot of anticipation. I just saw the Ring Girls' new outfits, so I'm pretty hyped for that. And yeah, it should be a spectacle. You know, we're on the White House lawn, so let's just hope the weather holds up and get some good fights.
Hell yeah, brother. All right, well, let's dive into it. With no further ado, we shall dive into the recap of Muhammad versus Bonfim. To get us kicked off here, we're going to do our event autopsy. And so I'm going to share my screen here. We'll take a look at how we did. All right. Head over to the recap. I got a B+ on this one. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I got 8 out of 12. That's 67%. 8th. I broke the top 10, so I feel stoked about that. But, you know, honestly, dude, I'm so shook from our gym losing that I don't even care how well I did individually. You know, when the team loses, it just feels that much worse.
Yeah, that's fair, man. I got pretty much the exact same B+, 25 points, 8 out of 12, and yeah, just didn't have enough on that night. And yeah, it's tough. Just really no words for it. BB Goons had a great standout performance, so props to them. But yeah, take it in stride.
Fair enough, man. You did take Bonfim. I took Bilal, so you were right on that. I just got to give you your flowers on that pick.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, I think people underestimated how hungry Bonfim was, and you know, Bilal is, like I was saying, he's getting up there, but not the most entertaining fight, but I'll take the dub.
Yep, fair enough. I had Costa on the 4X KO round 1. That was my lock. And I believe your lock hit as well on that card too, right? You had...
Yep. Baranowski.
Yeah,
Eagle.
Baranowski.
Yeah, that was kind of the obvious fight. But sometimes the obvious fight is, yeah, it's the right fight. So you just got to kind of take those ones and just cash them.
Got to cash them while you can.
Yeah.
All right, let's dive into it. Big upsets on this card. Tom Nolan, 15% of people had him picked. This was the #1 upset of the night. Crazy fight. The community was hurting after this fight.
Yeah. I mean, he put on a pretty stellar performance, and he just proved the community wrong. Nolan was great. ZM just didn't really have an answer. But, yeah, props to Nolan.
We both boosted ZM, so we both took the L there. I'm sure a lot of the community did too.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
All right, next up, we've got the Bonfim win here. Only 27% of the community was rocking with this. It was a pretty clutch pick when you look at it that way, Ben.
I don't know. I just had a feeling. Decision, like, Bilal's still a dog, and he can still fight. So decision was my pick. So yeah, happy about that.
Hell yeah. All right. Big shout out to, I don't even know how to say this. What? Nicholas 09, 34 points, 10 out of 12 right. He got 5 methods, 2 perfect picks, and he won the pool on a brutal, chaotic card. So shout out to you for winning the game, brother.
Yeah, congrats, buddy. That was it was a tough card. All the Apex fights are usually pretty tough, hit or miss, but yeah, you got the dub, so congrats.
And our Strike Pass winner, Just a Guy 2, coming in at 31 points, 8 out of 12 right. He hit 3 perfect predictions, and he took the crown on a 4-way tiebreak.
Yeah, man, this guy just keeps winning stuff, man. We're gonna have to kind of get this guy in order.
I might have to go into the database and nerf this guy's account, man. He's taking over.
Yeah, man. Congrats, buddy.
Shit. All right. Let's move on to the hype versus reality. This is where we take a look at how exciting people thought the fights were before and after the fight. And Ben, guess if it goes up or down. All right. We got the Tafa fight here. This one had some hype, 84%. Where do you think it goes, up or down, after seeing what happened there?
We're going up.
Oh, yeah. This is the fight of the night, voted by the people. Last week, we said the co-feature, like the co-main, was going to be the real main event in terms of hype. It had the highest pre-fight rating on the card, highest post-fight rating, and both of our locks hit it perfect. It was a KO round 1, just like we thought. But then this one kind of came in and took the fight of the night, which is crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty electric. Yeah, 89. That's pretty good.
People were saying that Tafa was the sacrificial lamb of this card, and he took it on short notice and just got starched. So I think it's like the KO power and the KO side
and
of
the
this.
The leg kick
Right.
that ended it, right? Like,
Right.
just busted up that leg. Props to Tafa for stepping in short notice, but yeah, it's a tough one.
All right. What about Souza? Where do you think this one goes, up or down?
This one's going up.
Biggest surprise of the night. Jumps from a 52 to an 80. This is a women's strawweight prelim that nobody expected to rip, and it finished on round 1.
Yeah, I watched that one live. That head kick right after she got dropped, just in time for her not to be grounded, and then just finished her off. So yeah, that was an exciting fight.
Yeah, this one was crazy. All right, next one. The main event. 78% is not that high for a main event. So it can only go up from here, right, Ben? This one's going up?
I don't know about that, man. I think it's going down.
Yeah. People did not really like this one. I mean, it's Bilal Muhammad. He's known for boring fights. I don't know if it deserved that much hate, but I don't know. Where did you have this one? Where did you rate it?
I think I gave it like a 3-star, maybe a 2. Yeah, it was. No, I was just happy I got the points from it, but it wasn't actually like edge of your seat TV like fireworks the whole time. So I understand that.
Fair enough. All right, man. Where do you think this card lands out of all the cards we've watched this year in terms of hype?
I'm gonna say probably top 10, maybe 7th.
Oh, dude, that was a good guess. Yeah, 6. They got a 75 overall, which is actually pretty high.
Wow.
So it kind of balanced out. There was a lot of like earlier fights that did really well and like some mix-ups that got it there, even though the main event didn't deliver. Top card is still UFC Seattle.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to beat that one. Maybe Freedom 250 will, but we will see.
All right, now we're popping over to Gym Wars. Don't really want to spend too much time on this segment this week, but let's take a look. Yeah, so we already really
we can just move on. Yeah,
I'm just gonna skip this. Okay, so now we've got Blood and Glory versus the Octagon Outlaws. This was the biggest margin of victory on the card. 85 points ahead of the Octagon Outlaws. This was an absolute barn burner, starch, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
They smoked them.
Yeah. I mean, you got a crafty veteran Jim going up against, I don't know what Outlaws record is, but I just know B&G are pretty high up there. So, and yeah, they would have beaten us too if we faced them. So
it sucks.
Yeah. Nice job though.
Yeah, great job. Savage's MMA Gym versus Pappy's Underdogs. This was a close one. This was the closest matchup of the night. They won by 2 points.
Yeah, it's a butt clencher for sure.
100%. Another call out here. The Merciless defeated the War Room. That was another close matchup. But yeah, everyone create a gym, join a gym. If you don't know where to go into the Discord, go into the gym promotion channel. There's a bunch of gyms you can join in there. If you got a gym that you want other people to join, throw your gym code in there and tell them why they should join. New users are joining the app every day and they're looking for high quality gyms to join. So make sure you get this going. And I may or may not have a little sneak preview to share the pod right now that we're talking about gyms. This is not complete. It's not ready for prime time quite yet, but I'm just going to share this really quick. I am working on gym tournaments.
Damn.
This is just a mock-up right now, but I am working on this, and we might even be able to see this before Freedom 250 starts, depending on how much time I have this week. So stay tuned. It's the most upvoted feature on the app right now, and it could be coming soon. So
let's go.
Hold on to those caps. We'll see if we get there. All right, now we're heading over to the Hot Take Arena, where we say if we are going to lock or fade the hot takes that you guys send us in the Discord. We only have one, and he's back. It's just a guy too, and he says weigh-ins the morning of the fight. Fighters walk out, and why do I always fuck up reading this shit? Like every single time. Okay, weigh-ins the morning of the fight. Fighters fight at walk-around weight. No more Hamzat shenanigans. He's basically saying you don't weigh in the day before. It's like you wake up that day, whatever you weigh, you're getting in the octagon. Ben, are you lock-in or are you fading this hot take?
I actually kind of like this one. I'm going to lock it. I think it's healthier for the fighters. And yeah, it's more true to the sport. You don't get like guys or girls cutting down to, just have that size advantage. The only downside I can see is like double champ stuff, like moving between weight classes to build that legacy. But for the most part, I lock it.
Okay, interesting. I'm actually fading this because the way I interpreted it was you still do weigh-ins. It's just not 24 hours before. So it's not going to change people not going up or down a weight class to try and get a little bit of an advantage.
Shit.
Yeah. So, well, that's the
Let's
way I
redo
thought of
that.
it.
Let's redo
Well,
that.
hey, I mean, no, you lock yours in. You've already locked. So we're holding that. We're holding you to it. And then I think that 24-hour window is like pivotal to rehydrate, get that water weight back. They're going to be fucked up going in there. And so I think it's a terrible idea. All right. That sucks
Fighters
for you.
fight at walk around weight.
Yeah. So fighters fight at walk around weight. But the thing is, people are going to still, like, it's still a weigh-in. So people still have to weigh in. So it's like, there's nothing saying you can't cut weight.
But then why would there be a point of cutting weight?
If you can't rehydrate in time. Because the whole
I don't
idea
know.
is...
This one's confusing the fuck out of me.
I know. That's why it's great, dude. You just
No
have
more
to...
Hamzat shenanigans. So what does that mean? Like, no more...
He doesn't want the chance of, like, Hamzat not making weight. I think if you give him that 24 hours, then he's going to try and cut and then not make weight and then still try and get to the fight. So what he's saying is aligned with what you were thinking, which is people aren't going to try and cut because they have no chance to rehydrate. So they're just going to go with whatever weight class they're normally at. So it makes sense what you were saying. I just think there's going to be crazy people that are going to go for it and just be like, I'm cutting, I'm going to be depleted, but you know, maybe I'll be able to get like a couple, like how many hours before the fight do they have, right? Because they could just start chugging water and just try and put on some weight. They're going to be fucked up, but people are going to try it, especially if you still have to weigh in.
Yeah, that's an interesting one for sure.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're now going to pop over the wheel really quick. So if you like, comment, and subscribe on the podcast, you get a chance at 10,000 combat credits every single week. So we've got a wheel set up. These are all the people that commented, liked, and subscribed, and they are eligible for 10,000 combat credits, guys. It's that easy. Here we go. No fucking way. Dude, what is this guy, bro?
This guy's hacking, bro.
Dude, congratulations, bro. What the fuck? This guy's on the hot take. He's got the combat credits. He won the strike pass. You just can't get rid of this guy.
That's unbelievable.
Congratulations, buddy.
He didn't win it last week, too, did he? The wheel?
That's a good question, actually. Fuck, I forget. Who won it last week? No. It was 8-8 fighting Scary 8-8.
Oh, okay.
Someone else. Yeah. So no, not him. Okay. Before we dive into Freedom 250, we are going to dive into the gauntlet. All right, Ben, you are building your ideal UFC fighter. You get to steal one weapon from each of the UFC fighters that I'm going to show you that are all fighting on UFC Freedom 250. You choose between striking, leg kicks, cardio, chin, and wrestling. As soon as you launch someone into one of those categories, you can't use them again for anything else, and that category can no longer be used. Sound good?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, first up, you've got Michael Chandler.
Damn. I'm taking his cardio.
All right, let's put him in cardio. Next up, you've got Alex Pereira.
Oh, shit. Striking.
Okay. Striking. Next, we got Sean O'Malley.
Fuck. Chin.
All right, now you got Ilya Topuria.
Leg kicks. Big time. Boom.
Okay, all right. And then Justin Gaethje.
Wrestling. Let's do
All
it.
right,
Best
man.
wrestler in the
Nice.
sport.
Not bad, actually. I thought it was going to be way worse. I think you did pretty good. Seems reasonable. We'll see what the comments say.
All right, Luke, we're going to run through a gauntlet for who would you pick in a bar fight to defend you or be beside you. So we're going to rank them from 1 to 5. When I name a name, you're going to put it at a number and you can't move that position. So let's start with number 1, Derek Lewis.
Derek Lewis, I'm going 2.
All right. It's a pretty good pick. Next up, we're going Sean O'Malley.
Oof. I mean, bar fight, I think he'd be good, but I'm thinking that there's going to be people with more size coming up. Derek Lewis was 2. I'm putting Sean O'Malley 4.
All right, that's fair. Next up, we got Alex Pereira.
That's 1.
All right. 2 more. Gaethje.
Gaethje 3.
And Hokit.
Dang. Hokit would have been higher. I have to put him 5.
All right. Good list. See if you make it out of there alive, man.
Hell yeah. Cool. That's fun. All right. Now it's time to chat about Freedom 250, the card that people have been talking about for over a year now. It's on June 15th, so it's a Sunday. If it actually goes down that day, because I'm hearing there's rain, there's thunderstorms potentially going to happen. It's a gamble right now whether or not this card's actually going to happen on Sunday or if they're going to have to push it a day. It's chaos. I wouldn't want to be in their shoes right now figuring this shit out.
Yeah, I mean, it's a risk making a fight happen outside, right? Like, you would have thought it probably would have been nice in early June, but keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah, this one's tough. Topuria's defending against Gaethje. Pereira's moving up to heavyweight against Gane. Sugar Sean O'Malley's back. We got Chandler. We got Lewis. We got Nickal. We got Lopes. There's a lot of fights on this card, but let's start it off with the main event, Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje. You know, everyone's just saying Justin's got the puncher's chance. I've got Topuria in this fight. It's a lock. I think that's what everybody's like. I think if you looked at the stats right now, I would say 90+% of people are rocking with Topuria. I don't think there's a lot here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I got Ilya all day. You know, he's too dialed in right now and too much aura. Yeah, the only chance is if Gaethje clips him early, but I think Ilya is going to do the exact same thing before him. So,
yeah, fair enough. I mean, people are saying, ooh, it's in the White House. It's the White House lawn. American Justin Gaethje's up there. Something crazy could happen, right? You know, those big fucking like a Leon Edwards head kick, Kamaru Usman type moment could happen, right? Like, it's set the stage for something crazy. It's outside. You never know, right? What if a bug flies in Ilya's eye and then boom, just like that.
yeah.
Gaethje pops him, right? Who fucking knows what's going to happen, man?
Imagine a photo of Gaethje doing the backflip off the cage with the White House in the background.
I know, right?
Legendary.
Yeah. It's insane. I mean, Gaethje can absorb shots too. He's got a chin. So, now there is that puncher's chance that he just weathers the storm because Gaethje's not going to fucking back up. Like, Ilya hunts people down. Gaethje's going to just stand right there and just fucking throw. So, it's like someone's going out.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. It's odds. I mean, yeah, odds speak for themselves. It's like, it's crazy to think how many other fights we have on this card that are almost just as good. So,
speaking of other fights on this card, let's pop into this bad boy right here. Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane. The odds are a complete pick'em. The heights are exactly the same. This is going to be a crazy fight, dude. I mean, this is probably something we should talk about, right? Pereira's power is insane. Gane moves like a light heavyweight as a heavyweight. The UFC just can't get rid of Cyril Gane from title fights. He's just always there no matter what happens to him. They keep throwing him in the mix.
Yeah, it's all heavyweight has, man.
I
Until
know, right?
Pereira comes in, like Aspinall's out. I mean, you got another heavyweight fight on the card, but Gane is, yeah, he's at the top just because of his style and, you know, danger. But I think Pereira moving up to heavyweight, man, he's looking pretty massive. So I don't think there's going to be much of a size difference. Yeah, I think I got Pereira. I got Pereira in this one. Trust his striking more. And
All right. I mean, I got Gane by decision. I know
oh shit.
Pereira's power is real, but I think he gasses, and I think Gane's a better athlete at heavyweight. He's more used to the weight. He absorbs 2 shots a minute. His footwork outlasts that left hook from Alex Pereira. So I'm locking in Gane by decision. I did not boost this fight, though. I have no idea what's going to happen, but I would love to see Poatan get a win. Chama for life, but I think Cyril Gane gets him.
Yeah, I have round 3 KO Pereira.
Damn, that would be sick. That would be
Like
huge.
put on a hell of a fight for 3 rounds and then knock him out in the last minute. Like,
So cool.
we'll see.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. All right, here we go. This one's so tough for me because Sugar Sean's my favorite fighter, but he's fighting the Canadian in Zahabi. Best friends with our boy, Frozen Fists, Aaron from Frozen Fists. Yeah, this one's tough, man. I got Sugar Sean, KO, round 1, 3X. I think he's got the range and the power tell. I think the odds back it up. Zahabi makes it ugly early, but the boost is worth it for me here. I'm locking in Sugar.
Nice. Yeah, I'm excited for this one as well. I think it's going to go to a decision, and Sean's going to squeak it out. Yeah, I got my 3X boost on Sean decision, so I'm looking forward to it, man. Sugar Show's back in town, so I think he's going to get it done. He's too technical. He's going to stay at range, you know, do his thing, and I don't know if he'll knock him out, but he's going to beat him up for sure.
Zahabi's got that 7-fight win streak. It's pretty crazy that he's a plus 300 dog, knowing that, hey?
Yeah, and he's fought like Cheeto, Aldo, yeah. So he's fought decent guys.
All right, next up, we've got Josh Hokit versus Derek Lewis. Yo, did you see Josh Hokit on those roller skates in the embedded, bro?
No,
What?
I haven't seen that yet.
Check this out.
What? Oh, it's Napoleon Dynamite almost.
Yo,
Got the 4 wheels too. Like, holy shit.
dude, these voices, can you hear this? Can you hear the audio?
Yeah.
This is the Spanish version, and they've dubbed it. That's why it sounds so weird.
Oh, why did they put English over it?
You gotta keep that in, bro. You gotta keep that in. That's fucking hilarious. All right. Anyways, so that's him on roller skates. Who do you got in this fight, though?
I got Hokit, man. He's a freight train. He's got that athletic ability. Lewis is, you know, he's kind of, you know, he's got heavy hands, but he might gas a little bit with Hokit's pace. And yeah, I got Hokit round 1 KO 2X boost.
Locking that. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I got Josh Hokit KO round 1. I did not lock it because in Derek Lewis, you have a punch that if it hits him here, anywhere up top, Josh is out of there. And it could happen at any time. Derek has shown us before, do not count him out. I think him at plus 265 is crazy. I think this should be a lot closer because of that puncher's chance. Yeah, I've seen Derek do some crazy things. He's had high highs and low lows in his UFC career, but he's had some big upset moments that come out of nowhere. So I'm always worried to put money on Derek's opponent is the best way I'll say it.
Fair enough.
All right, let's pop over to Ruffy versus Chandler. I can kick this one off. I've got Ruffy KO round 1. This is a 2x boost for me. This is the changing of the guard fight. It's a 29-year-old versus a 40-year-old. And, with Michael Chandler's chin and where he's at in life, he's got a lot of miles on that chin, and I think Ruffy's coming for it.
It's a fair pick. Yeah, I got Mauricio. I think Chandler's just there for entertainment purposes only. UFC doesn't give a shit if he wins or loses. So, yeah. I got Mauricio. Round 2.
Yeah, 100%. All right, let's go to this Nickal Dawkins fight. This one, dude, the dogs, the swings on the odds on these fights, like none of these fights are close. I got Nickal sub round 1. Both can grapple, but Bo is just a level above. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, I have the same thing.
Cool. All right, let's pop over to the first fight of the night. Last one we're chatting about, Lopes versus Garcia. This one is a little bit closer. Odds are a little bit tighter on this one. I'll let you kick this off. Who do you got and why?
I got Lopes KO round 2. Both of them have that dog in them. I just think Lopes has that bigger dog, and it's going to show.
Facts, man. I'm Lopes sub round 2. I think the scrambles allow him to get to the back, and he's going to choke him out. Yeah, I think the grappling's just going to be a little bit better there, and his submissions are just cracked. So, yeah. All right, well, this is going to be an exciting card. We're looking forward to it. I'm going to be watching with Ben out in Abbey with the family after a day of golf, so I'm really looking I really hope it stays on Sunday and doesn't go into Monday. We'll be praying for good weather, but that's all we got for you guys. Next week, we're going to be doing a report card on Freedom 250. We'll have another hot take, so get your hot takes in. You can also now call the podcast, and we will listen to your call live and react to it. And if you comment, like, and subscribe, you're entered to 10,000 combat credits. So without further ado, we will finish the pod off, as we always do, with a little bit of blackjack. So let's do it.
Big bucks.
Big bucks. Big bucks. Okay, 20 against a 5, 13. I'm staying.
A split?
I don't know, dude. I feel like when you have 20, you just stay. Come on. Big bust, dude. No! Fuck! Dude, I got rinsed. Shit. All right, now we're doing a parlay. Before we do that, we're going to take a look at our last one. Our last one, we hit a loss because Jordan Levitt did not win. Brito beat him. Yeah. So, rip that parlay. Let's start another one here. You got Justin Gaethje, you said? Okay. I'm going to add in Pereira. And then let's do one more.
Do Lewis.
We're going to throw 10K on him. Oh, I don't even have 10K, do I? No, we placed it. Perfect. All right, we'll check in how we did there. And lastly, we have a buy-in combat credit pool. We are now doing buy-in pools where you put up 1,000 combat credits and you're entered in, depending on the pool. This week we're doing UFC Freedom 250. You place your picks, and if you place in the top 4, you get paid out. It goes 50%, 25%, 15%, 10%, depending on where you rank, and you'll get automatically paid out. So we're trying this out. If you guys like it, we'll keep doing it. The link to do this will be in the description. It's also in the Discord. We already have 25 people, so 25,000 combat credits are in the prize pool. Ben, did you join already?
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm in there. Looks pretty sick. I'm excited for this. Yeah, it just opens up a lot of stuff we can do, and get some more stake in the game.
Oh yeah.
All right, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, lock your picks, trust your reads, trust your gut. Stick to your reads, apply the boosts, hit the casino up, do your thing. We'll see you next week.
Peace out.